Yo, what is happening, everybody? Welcome, GMGM, to the Web3 Breakfast. Coming to you every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and you know that. And so we appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead and smash a like if you are watching on YouTube, which you're not, unless this is the replay, and then that will be applicable. But if you are checking us live over on X, appreciate you. Tag some friends, repost the space, or because there is a space going on too. Man, we got it all. Got it all happening. Hanging out with my guy, Mr. Dude. We were chatting a little bit before we went live here. And then I realized that we were late. I'm so sorry. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're late. But if you're early, then you're doing all right. Hope you guys are doing all right today. All right, let me bring some of my friends up here on stage with me. Guys, if you want to be a part of the conversation, all you got to do is join the space, request to be on the stage, and then bada boom, bada bing, you're up there. Or you can just hang back and listen. Either way, you can listen on the space or you can listen on the stream. Your call. That's your prerogative. We love you either way. Let's see. All right, Mr. Dude, you are up on the space, on the co-host seat.
Oh yeah. We got that.
There we go. It's just part of the morning routine. We got to figure out, where do we have our tech flaws? Usually in the audio. Just about every single day.
Yeah, it's always in the echo. There we go. We're fixed. Hey, tiny bone to pick with Elon. Obviously I'm sure he's listening or someone is listening. The set reminders, you set them, no problem. They don't work though. And literally like 5 minutes before the show, I'm literally talking to you and I go into the Breakfast Club, click set reminder for the show. No reminder 5 minutes later. That's my whole bone.
A lot of work this app needs. My biggest gripe, and we know that Elon's listening. I mean, he tunes in just about every single day. He's let us know many, many times. You know how it goes. My biggest bone to pick with Uncle Elon is the DM management. I just can't even understand why that hasn't been implemented yet. Like, we need something like a Telegram, right, where we can create folders. You can create, I need folders for business opportunities, folders for friend conversations, folders for just group chats, all that kind of stuff. So you can really kind of separate things, because you can only pin a couple things, and that's just not enough. I would love to see some better DM management, again, like a Telegram, something where you can, or maybe some other.
Actually, a great call.
Yeah. Maybe Elon can buy Telegram and just integrate it right in. That would be huge. I would love that.
I 1,000,000% agree with that. And I had another gripe, but like yours is just, I think, better than mine. So mine's gone.
No. This is a gripe fest. I know that I'm supposed to be doing the no complaining for 19.
No, but this is, hey, we're actually talking about constructive criticism more so than complaining, right? Mine was just going to be that John Cena is obviously here. You guys might not be able to see him down in the audience, but he is here listening as well.
Yeah, he is part of the Web3 Breakfast crew. We've got him in our private DM chat here on Twitter. I mean, does anybody else have John Cena in their private DM chat groups? I don't think so. I know that he follows a lot of people in Web3, but is he in your DM chat group? Drop that in the comment down below. Let's see if we can get John Cena to pop up on the show today. Yeah. Actually, that was more Macho Man Randy Savage. Here comes Corey. Corey's glad to have you back in the crowd today. Come on up here, Corey. Haven't heard from you in a few days.
We also had Mr. Beast in our private chat for like about 4 hours. And he left the chat, which means he acknowledged the chat.
That's actually a good point. And there's a reason why he left the chat, because what we were talking about was very inappropriate that day. He probably opened it, was like, what the hell is this? And I'm gone.
You guys, how could you do that? You did me dirty. We had a direct line to Mr. Beast, and you guys did me dirty with your DGen chats, and that's okay. I love it. That's one of the selling points of who we are here at the Web3 Breakfast Club. This is your morning dose of DGen. I mean, we come at you at 9 in the morning, right? If you're coming on the left coast at 6 a.m., baby, you don't need a whole lot of like learning and trying to take notes and that kind of bullshit. Nah, man, we're just going to sit at the breakfast table, fire up some bacon and eggies, sip some coffee, shoot the breeze, baby. You know how we do it. That's the Web3 Breakfast Club. So again, I will implore you, if you are one of the many people that are just tuning in, if you ever feel like coming up on stage and chit-chatting with us, please, by all means, it's an open invitation. We've had, I think, I'm sure that this is up for debate, but I will be the one to say this. We have had more first-time space speakers than any other consistently running show. I'm just going to go and put that out there. because we are while we do like to have fun and we say some weird shit, we are a very inviting, welcoming group of men and women here in the Web3 space that we appreciate each other and we understand the whole idea of how important this communication style is. So, all right, enough of the serious shit. Let's get to being degens again.
Yeah, we got a hand up there with To the Moon. Why don't you hit us up? You got a gripe or
yeah, hey.
constructive criticism?
Oh, it's crypto in my veins. Did you change it? Why am I?
Yeah.
You started.
Hey, bro, my account, like, I was trying to do some engagement with VPN missions, and somehow I accidentally connected my X account to my Google email, and I can't get back on my Crypto in My Veins account. It like started a new account. Like, you can pull this one up. There's nothing there. I need some tech help. I'm having a hard time figuring this out. X keeps having errors when I try to log in to Crypto in My Veins. So I don't know what to do. I can't make a complaint with my account because I can't connect to it. All I can do is try to reach out on this account that it kind of like made automatically based off my Google email.
Like login email. You could try and go into the Google email and see if, like, in the settings, if there's something like sites connected to, and maybe disconnect.
I did that, and I was able to disconnect it, but then I couldn't do anything, so I ended up reconnecting it just so I could try to reach out for some help. So anyway, JChains, can you follow this account?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Corey, you can too. But it's a mess. I got to figure this out. But at least you guys know that it's me. It's just I don't know. I don't know what to do. But maybe one of you guys can help me on the back end through DMs or something.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what we can do. I'm locked out of so many accounts right now. Several of my alt accounts here on Twitter. All of my important. I have to start a new TikTok. I didn't really want to do this, but after talking to some people about getting potential deal flow and everything, I was advised to relaunch the TikTok, which I'm not excited about, but we'll have fun doing it. And I think that's a lot of the. I'll probably use the Blockfather character for TikTok. I think that's the move there. The wise, smart ass, smarter than you, Blockfather. I think that's who he's going to be. Have fun with it. People like fun. All right. I finally, Mr. Dude, finally got that other headphone cord unwrangled. That was way too long.
Finally. That means you can fill out your application to launch the Blue-Footed Booby Coin. Now that's settled.
That was all that it took was, can you get your headphones? Here's the deal. I had my back up against the wall. The timer was on, and I was just like fumbling with my fingers, and I'm just like, what is going on here, man? Why is it so hard to unravel a knot in my headphone cord? But we got it. So thank you.
I saw you before we went live. It looked like you were braiding something.
No, I was trying to unbraid the braided cord. Anyway. That's how the cookie crumbles, baby. So here we go. I want to talk about today. What's everybody's kind of like plan here for crypto, right? Are you a Bitcoin person? Are you an altcoin person? Are you a meme coin person? Like, what's your strategy? Let's just have some fun with this, because you guys have heard many people say that Bitcoin is the end all be all. It's the only thing. It's like the cockroach of crypto, right? Like after the dust settles, it'll be the only thing left. I don't believe that. I believe that we will see a lot of projects withstand the test of time and make it to the next iteration of what crypto is. Like when we go to a digital currency, when we shift everything over to tokenization, yes, there will be a lot of fallout, but some projects will make it. Some things that aren't even born yet might be the number one, right? I think that's always one of the best questions people want to ask. Like, all right, so if we switch over to a one world crypto, is it something that's already in existence, or is it yet to be built? What do you think about that?
I think, okay, so the easiest thing for anybody to say without fear of being like radioed is just like, oh, Bitcoin. oh, Bitcoin's the number one. It's always going to be Bitcoin because it will, let's just say the odds are in Bitcoin's favor. But I think it'll take maybe even not in our lifetime to have a one world crypto. Like, look at how many different currencies there are in the world. All the countries will at first not trust each other, so they'll want to launch their own version of their own Bitcoin or their own cryptocurrency for their own countries. Whereas then it might take years and years and years for, let's just say, Bitcoin to become the actual gold standard. So I think we're like way, way away from that, where it's like, yeah, there's something that's not been built yet that will come out of nowhere. And who knows, maybe it could be some like, like the brains behind like a PlayStation or Microsoft, and they end up creating something because it's so much more widely adopted already by people.
That's a really
I think in 10 years, Cardano will be more valuable than Bitcoin.
Cardano. But it's going to take 10 years. That's the thing. They are in no big rush. And I think at this point, and you guys may have heard me say the other day, I don't know if it was this show or a different one, we're at this point, like I'll hang on to my Cardano NFTs. I have no problem hanging on to those. Got some pretty good ones, especially for cornucopias. But I have no Cardano coins. I maybe have like the 5 that you have to keep in the wallet, where it's like that special thing or whatever. But that's it, right? Like I don't hold any Cardano coins, and I don't intend on holding any Cardano coins for the foreseeable future. Like after we get through this cycle, when we gear back up for 2028, sure. I think there's a lot of people that would agree that there's no rush. And if you heard, some of the things that Cardano puts out and that their pace and timing for things, there is no rush. There's scientists and engineers, and they would rather get it right the first time than screw it up, right? And just rush to market just so that everybody's bags can pump. And I think if you understand that that's kind of their plan, there's no need to sit in agony like most people do with Cardano and XRP when there's opportunities elsewhere. And I get that people have married their bags. They are probably way underwater on both projects, right? And that's why they continue to sit there with no action, just sitting idle hands, just waiting for something to happen. You got to take action into your own hand, right? And I think that's one of the important, like this whole Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coin thing. Like there is just you could get wrecked. I get it, but you could also miss out on opportunities of a lifetime just by being married to your Cardano bag. And it's unfortunate. Again, we love Charles and we love we love the ADA gang, not the Cardano community. Y'all are nerds. But if you're in the ADA gang, you're part of our people. But you got to do something different. Sorry, Corey.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm one of those people that has been sitting on their bags myself for both Quant and XRP. Those were my first coins, and I was like, well, I'll just hold on to them. Eventually, something will happen. Here we are, like 3.5, 4 years later, still waiting.
And I mean, and I think, what is your expectation for movement on that? Are you one of the people that you think that it's not going to move until the case is like final closed, right?
Yes. I mean, and even then, at this point, I'm concerned about how much it actually will move. The last time that we had the case, they said, well, it'll be over, or the XRP is not a security. Okay, it went to 90 cents, and then it was back down to 50 again. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest with you. Well, waiting on the case to be over.
If XRP is going to be used like for mass adoption, it might never go up higher because it's like for mass global adoption, you almost want something cheap.
Right. That being said, I did pull some out the other day and put it into Hawktua, and now I'm into Pussy Monster and Gotti. So, I'm not totally sitting on my hands, but
oh, that's good.
I don't want to sit on it too. I don't want to, I don't want to get no exposure to it. You know what I mean?
How about that? Gotti?
If you are sitting on your hands, make sure you Hawktua and spit on that thing.
You gotta.
That's right.
Spit on that thing. That's just way too funny. How about that Gotti though? Huh? 100% in the last 2 days. Yowza, love that.
Yeah, what was that, like 450 something yesterday?
I don't know if I have
insanity. So tomorrow, actually at 10 a.m. on our little spin-off Dojo and Dude show, we're actually having MKit on.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to tune into that.
Perfect time to ride this hype.
Do you guys have the show link up yet or anything yet?
Oh no, that's a great idea. Actually, I will do that.
Yeah, get that, and then people can start setting their reminders. Even though we were talking about the reminder thing's a little wonky, You can. I don't know if you can still do this. I know if on your phone, if you set the reminder, you could at one point you could also send it to your calendar so that you would get the calendar alert. I know that is something like I live off of my calendar. Like if
Ooh, yes, there is a way to do that. You're right.
there are two things that will help me be successful to be somewhere where I need to be when I need to be there. My calendar and my wife. If my calendar and my wife don't mention it to me, I'll forget it. Now, if somebody mentions it, like if Mr. Dude is like, dude, fill out that form, I gotta fill out the form. Still on my board.
Yes, fill out that form. That's just your KYC one. You got to fill out the Blue-Footed Boobies one, for the community.
That's for the community. Yeah, we got to take care of that. That is going to be coming up. I mean, we're nearing the end of June here, aren't we? We want to free those boobies.
Yes, sir.
Remember, it's not what you think. It is not what you think when I say free the boobies.
We should just start calling it BFB and talking like it's already established. Like an established
that's a good idea,
coin.
Corey. I like that.
Like
BFB, nice stable coin.
So is it BFBC or just BFB?
No, BFBC makes it sound like a stable coin for real. Or stable.
Yeah, but what do you think though? Is that good or bad?
That it sounds like a stable coin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
so BFB or BFBC?
No, BFB.
Okay.
What a B? Don't we need like the BB? BB?
Hey, Carrie,
BBFB?
shut up with your thumbs and get up.
Yeah, Gary's down there with the thumbs down. He's probably texting and driving right now, but come on up here.
Come on up here, Carrie. I think we need to do like the double B at the beginning, right? Because it's got to be the breakfast blue-footed booby. So the BBFB. Yay or nay?
Or is it breakfast BFB blue-footed?
Carrie just wants it to be boob.
Should the ticker just be boob?
I mean,
we have to check if there's a ticker out there with boob. I'm sure there is, but it just depends what we want to do with it.
Yeah.
Best boobs.
Yeah, I think we would probably want to try to be something a little more original if we can. Plus, I get the double meaning, the booby coin. Oh, you said booby, but remember, it's not what you think. It's the blue-footed booby. It's a bird. We're old
guys
guys
the
now.
Coolest birds
We're birders
in the world.
Yeah, we're birders now. Do you think that?
I guess we don't want to like disappoint people, right? Like if someone's like, "Oh, boobs," like, "Oh, boobs," and then they open it, and they're like, "Oh, it's a stupid bird." It's like people won't get how beautiful and amazing it is, right? But so maybe, hey, you're right. Like, not do boob.
Well, now remember, we did do a couple generative pieces of the.
Why not just let the community decide with a vote?
What is this, a DAO?
I mean, booby's not as strong as I would say Pussy Monster, so
not as shock value.
Yeah, right? It's very subtle.
Yeah, it's very tame these days. Very tame. I mean, yeah, we could put it to a community vote. I mean, that's ultimately no. I'm sorry. What we're going to have to do is we're going to put this package together and we're going to put it out, and then because we don't know who the community is going to be, we may have family here in the Web3 Breakfast Club that are like, no, I'm not participating, right? And so we don't want to like kick them out of the community because they're so we have to.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves if they don't want to participate.
I wouldn't say that quite yet. I mean,
what do you mean not want to participate?
I don't know, like not get into the booby coin, like not hold any in their wallet.
That's just silly. We're providing an opportunity of a lifetime, but hey, I mean, to each their own.
Oh, I'm holding some booby.
I mean, think about the memes.
I'm gonna get 2 handfuls of booby.
Think about all the memes. Man, we did some artwork, some generative artwork, kind of playing around with what the possibility of a potential future NFT collection might possibly look like. And y'all remember when we did the blue-footed booby in the bikini? That was strange. That was very strange. We have to find those pictures again. I assume Corey, do you have access to that kind of stuff? Did you save the photo by chance?
I'm trying to see if I can find them. Okay. Find one at least.
Well, there you go. Coming up soon. Free the boobies. You can have my, I was going to say you can take my crypto, but you can't take my boobies. But I don't even want
Carrie, you don't have to draw 100 birds.
What's he doing?
He just posted in the chat that there's no way he can draw 100 birds. He only has to draw one bird and the traits or whatever, right?
Our art department, we need to have I think we need to have a management meeting. Our art department, I haven't seen any samples. And then, so Carrie, so if you could, we could just get the one bird done. All we need is just the base booby. And then from there, we can add different traits. And remember, I think that would be something that I would like the community's participation in, is what traits do we want to add? You know?
Boobies.
Yeah. Like, what about
this is going to get out of hand real quick here.
pizza?
I think you're going to need pizzas, pink hats, Jays.
The pit vipers, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want everybody to what are definitely like a bottle of maple syrup is one of them, and maybe a hockey stick, what are maybe a moose antlers, or we got because we have a lot of Canadian representation in Web3 Breakfast. We're gonna have to do like some American stuff with machine guns and bald eagles.
Like the flag or whatever, right?
What was that?
Put one of my B-52s in there.
Yeah, there we go. See, what we need to do is
It's a bird. It flies.
See what I'm saying?
What we can just do in Telegram is open up a new channel for like traits.
Yes. Well, yes. I think we could just go through. Isn't there a Booby Coin channel? This is turned into a inside chat only. If you're not part of the community, then you don't know what we're talking about, and you're not in the Telegram. You're certainly not in the Twitter, because that is like VIP status only.
I'm going to share the Telegram link up into the JTron so people can join and feel a part of this from the very beginning.
That's a smart move. I appreciate you, Mr. Dude. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, guys. So up into the Jumbotron, we're going to add the Telegram link. Now, if you want to join our Telegram, I do want to warn you, we've got one channel that is labeled not safe for work. That is usually, if you're a little sheepish, I wouldn't go there. But every other channel is very well represented, all sorts of the spectrum of crypto. Because
AJ Chains.
Yo.
Hey, random with the boobies. Do you got any stickers or anything? Because I can throw that up in one of the B-52s. I can't do a nose art with it. I'm not a flying crew chief anymore since I'm a supervisor over all these things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure I could ask one of my buddies. I could put it in one of the jets. If you have some sort of vinyl sticker or something like that, I can throw one of those up in one of these jets.
Dude,
if you'd like.
We would love that. We will get on that. As soon as our director of art and our queen of the art department, I forget your actual titles, both of you. You know who I'm referring to. We just need our base.
Carrie's apparently just a supervisor now, and he doesn't do art.
Yeah, I don't do art no more. I gave it up because Sandra's so much better at it than me. I'm like, she can just do all the illustrations. I'll just color shit in. I'm like, there's no way I can compete with that kind of line art. So she can do the if she can draw the one booby, the one bird, booby bird, then I'll do I'll help with the traits, and I can help create a quality control. I'm a fucking art director, I'm not necessarily the greatest artist in the world. My art looks like some 5-year-old slapped together with fucking
bullshit.
No,
that's bullshit. I can't even draw a stick figure, Carrie. And you are a professional artist at this point. You are literally an artist. You went to school and you graduated magna cum laude.
Yeah, but that's a lot of bullshit, man. Art school's hilarious though. It's not even I don't know. I have a hard time even comparing it to people who do real school, who go to school to be a biologist or something. I'm like, oh my God. I learned some skills and I learned some trades and I learned some neat shit that I wouldn't have been able to teach myself probably out in nature. But I don't know, man.
Carrie, there are a lot of people out there who think that science isn't real. So your art degree is very credible to
them. Thanks, bro.
Well, it just so happens, I know I was looking down at my phone, and I do have a niece. She is also in art school in Nashville, in the Nashville area. And so maybe what we could do is add her to the art department. And now we've got a multi-person art department that is like, it's a decentralized art department. I think that's a really good.
Hey, give me a department. Give me a department to manage. You know what I mean? And I'll manage the shit out of it.
Perfect. You just want to supervise. Let everybody else do the work, and you can just tell them what to do. Is that
Exactamundo?
I love everything of this. All right. So we've made decisions. Look at this. This is like an executive board meeting, and you guys, we've got. I'm back. Sorry, Mr. Dude. That was horrible. This glasses situation, guys, I gotta stop doing the glasses. I gotta change my office. I sit way too far away. I can't see things. I click the wrong buttons. My apologies. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Dude, why did you stop wearing contacts? Did you say that you didn't like poking yourself in the eye, or you slept with them in and then it got all fucking grimy up in there? No. That's what I did. I know that's why I don't wear them anymore, because I wore them at nighttime. I stayed up for days on end, doing promotion for whatever, and then or working on a film set. And then I tried to get my fucking contacts out, and they'd be glued to my retina. And then they were like, you can tear your retina out by trying to remove dry contacts. And so I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm done. I just wear my glasses from now. I'm old.
This is a long story. But I will give it to you because it's a kind of a little glimpse into the snapshot of me and my life and my brain. I'm pretty much half there with you, Kerry. I have been wearing contacts since junior high school, and I'm 42 years old now. No, since 7th or 8th grade, somewhere around there. Is that junior high? Is that what that's called? Something like that. And so I have always been horrible at taking my contacts out. So I get these things. Usually I've been wearing for my entire life, wore the night and day. So where you could put them in for 30 days, they breathe. So you just leave them on your eyes. You can sleep in them, no problem. Right. And so I do that. However, instead of 30 days, I will typically wear them for 6+ months, maybe longer. Right. Until there's an issue and I need to take them out. And then I will go several days, doing the glasses thing, but then go right back to the contacts, do the same thing, yada, yada, yada. It's just the same song and dance. Recently, training for the fight, my first sparring session, it was after the sparring session. I was in the car on the way home. I was getting a headache. I couldn't really see too well. I said to Winnie, I'm golly, I wonder if I got fucked up because I can't really see too well right now. And I'm getting a headache and it's kind of making me nauseous. And then come to find out, one of my contacts had gotten punched off my eye. And so I was doing that, the depth vision. That's what was causing the problem. So I was like, oh, well, shit. All right. Well, definitely can't MMA fight with contacts on anymore. So that's not a thing. So, and I was out at that point. That was my last pair anyway. So I was like, all right, cool. We're going to run training. We're going to run all of May, just glasses, and then take them off during training, yada, yada, just live that life. And, but I had to get an eye appointment to go to do the fight, right? This was the week before I left for Austin. And so I go to the optometrist, I do the thing, yada, yada, yada. And she gives me 4 trial pairs because she's like, you're in degenerate. You cannot do the 30 days because you don't play by the rules. So you've got to start wearing the dailies and you take them out every night. First time I put a pair of those in, forgot to take them out, woke up the next morning, what Kerry said, they were attached to my eyeballs. And these things are much thinner than the ones that are 30 days that you can wear all the time, right? And so I almost had to have someone else take these off my eyes because I couldn't get them because they were too thin. I go through a couple pairs of these things. I recently went back to the optometrist to order me my normal ones that I would wear for the 30 days, whatever. And they said, unfortunately, that's not a thing. That I've got to go back and see the lady because she needs to give me a prescription for those particular contacts, which is the fucking dumbest thing I have ever heard. Give me the fucking contacts that I want to wear that I can take off my eyes. Because literally, I wore a pair to Ben's, of those little thin ones. I wore a pair to Ben's fight in London. And then, I mean, we were there for, most of the day. I'd put them in the morning. So I'd worn them most of the day. And then I think at 3:30 in the morning, like the next morning, I didn't go to sleep, stayed up, hung out with Doug. And then I went to the airport. When I got to the airport, I tried to take them off my eyes. And at this way, I probably had been wearing them for maybe 20 hours, right? But I've been up the whole time. I literally had to use my sweatshirt to agitate these contacts on my eyeballs to get them off. And at this point I said, nah, we're done. We're done trying these little thin contacts until we get the real deal. But I've got to go back in, get an appointment, see the lady, tell her exactly why I want to go back to the 30-day things, yada, yada, yada. So hopefully that story was not fucking horrible.
It was great.
Thanks.
It's awesome. We used to have 100 people in here, and now
I zoned out like 5 minutes ago. I have no clue what you said.
I just blacked out. What happened there?
What happened?
Dude, those osmosis, oh my God.
Yeah, this moment sponsored by Osmosis.
Yeah, this moment has been brought to you by Osmosis contact lenses. They're fucking fantastic, and they glue themselves to your eyeball. So
but at this
don't
point,
leave them in overnight or else.
I just want LASIK. I just want to be done with all of it. I don't want to wear glasses because no matter what.
Really though, you really want to lie there while they fire a fucking laser in your eye and then tractor the? Have you watched the eye surgery on television yet? Because I have.
All they do is buff out the inside of your eyelid.
No. They slice your eyeball, flip it over, then do something else, then fold it back, and then like melt it back on your eye. Like it sounds.
Okay, so
basically just buff it, make it nice and shiny.
Dude,
I mean, my mom did it. You guys will be good.
So you calling me a pussy?
My mom did too, but
I had that surgery done, guys.
Everyone, just fight. Let's fight over it.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. I don't want to go blind. I am absolutely petrified of laying there because I've heard that you can't go to sleep. Like you got to stay awake. Like I feel like I'm just gonna like start like twitching my eyes and going crazy. But you can smell your burning eyeball like while you're sitting there. Like that seems like
no, dude. I had it done. Listen, guys, I had that done. The surgery was so fast. They do slice your eyeball with some kind of like special. I don't know if it's a razor.
It's a laser.
No,
it's like all laser.
It's like a tractor machine.
No.
So John,
they cut the surface of your eye with a flap, like you were talking about. I believe that was done with a razor of some kind, like a real special thin, sharp razor or something. And that shit, it didn't hurt on one eye, but the other eye, they cut through a nerve in my eyeball, and it sent a shock to the back of my head. And that was the worst of the whole thing.
Oh.
The eye surgery itself, once the laser went, you just look at a little dot, and like 10, 15 seconds later, you just hear a little tick, 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 ticking noise, and then they're done. And they do the next eye, and it's really not bad.
I'm not,
and you can see better.
My hands are sweating.
It's amazing.
You're telling the story, and my hands are sweating. Me picturing myself laying there, and then all of a sudden, like it just goes black, and I'm blind in one eye. Like that's what's.
I can't even hold on to my phone right now. There's like so much sweat pouring out of my palms, dude. We should go like we'll go to Mexico, and you and I can go get it done together, and we'll hold sweaty hands.
No,
and we'll get our eyes.
Literally,
I just had to stop. I just had to stop what I was doing to comment on your guys' level of anxiety. That's wild. That's wild. Sweating hands? What?
Bro, like that could be it. Like, so Whitney and I were having this conversation the other day, right? And I think like, the whole, would you rather go deaf or blind, right? That whole conversation. And it's stupid, I know, but we love having these conversations as people who can do both see and hear. And like, I've always been a huge musician, music person. I hear things differently than most, right? And so I've been blessed and gifted with this amazing hearing my whole life. And obviously I got shitty eyesight. So I think at this stage in my life, also, I have a daughter. I've heard her voice. If I had to choose between deafness and blindness at this stage, I would choose deafness so that I could continue to see. What about you guys?
Definitely, I totally agree. You want to see life, like hearing life. Like, sure, it's cool, but I want to see everything.
Just think about how much easier your life would be if you didn't have to listen to your wife complain every day. Not me. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just kidding.
Or I wouldn't have to listen to my dad's jokes all the time. Hey, by the way, I sent this to him yesterday, so who knows? He might listen to the recording after. So there we go, Dad.
I feel like I would be an anxious wreck if like life was just silent. You know, like.
But would your inner monologue?
But you can still like think though, right?
So your inner monologue should still go.
Yeah, I would think way too fucking
Or
much.
the worst. Can you imagine just a nonstop fucking inner monologue going 24/7? And oh my god, I would
That's stressing me out thinking about it.
Dude, like
the story of my
even
life
if you're
already.
blind and you can hear, you're still gonna have an inner monologue.
That's like the story of most people, like some people's lives, a lot. Anyway, so
I can put headphones in and like not do the constant thinking.
Yeah.
Just like drill something.
I was gonna say, that sounded like a power drill?
Some metal. It's a Milwaukee Impact. I'm putting some duck runs together right now. That's why I haven't talked much today.
This section sponsored by Milwaukee too.
Oh, you're a Milwaukee guy.
No, my company's a Milwaukee guy. Mm-hmm. I'm a Makita guy at home.
I'm a Milwaukee
Makita drills. Milwaukee was really good like 5 years ago, but now they're starting to turn into some China bullshit. So
I get whatever's on sale.
So you're an interchain power tool guy. Very, very cosmos of you.
If you're not an interchain tool guy, then you really don't. You're probably not a good construction worker.
Oh fuck that, dude! I'm a Ryobi Maxi, baby. Give me that lime green.
I just threw up in my mouth. So much that gross.
Yeah, dude, that's gross.
What's that shit brand from?
I like to buy my tools from Wish.com.
No, dude, I get them at Home Depot, bro.
I think you just found your new opponent.
That's what I'm saying. Home Depot's like freaking borderline fucking Temu.
What are you, a Lowe's guy?
What is Lowe's shitty brand? That's what I'm trying to remember. What's Lowe's shitty ass brand? I'm forgetting.
Cobalt.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Walmart? Isn't it like Hercules or something like that?
Oh yeah, it is. No, Hercules. Yeah, that one's the worst. That's bottom barrel shit.
No. Harbor Freight is bottom barrel shit. But I love. I love Harbor Freight though.
The thing is, Harbor Freight has like it's hit or miss. Sometimes you get shit. Sometimes it's great. Like if you go buy a Harbor Freight Unibit, you're fucked, dude. You get like 3 holes drilled and then it will break or it won't be like sharp anymore. There's other things there though, like little tools like hole punches and different, knickknacks. Dude, Harbor Freight's kind of the shit.
Knick-knack, patty whack, get a dog a bone. I just renamed the show, the space only, not the live stream. The space itself is now called White Collar Wednesday.
Should it be blue collar?
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm like, you got it wrong.
Well, based on the fact that you actually just got it right because you have no clue. So it should just be White Collar Wednesday.
That was
sarcastic. Get your pencils ready.
That was a big time white collar move, bro.
Hey, get your pocket protectors, boys. We're going in on Cardano.
We're going in.
Hey guys, did you sharpen your pencils? We're about to take some notes.
All right. Okay, I get it, guys. I messed up the difference between the blue and the white collar. You're right. It's Blue Collar Wednesday.
Look how fast he breaks it.
Today we get to call you a nerd.
I deserve it.
Let's just
we're going to teach you how to fire people who know what they're doing.
I need some help. I know exactly the difference. I don't know. I just, what I liked? It was the word. It was the W thing. That's what got me hung up because I was like, White Collar Wednesday. That's a great show title, but the brain moved faster than.
Great show title.
Your ADHD.
Yeah.
Yes. Your ADHD freaking grab the reins and fucking hit that ass.
Whew. Gave a little Tua on that title. What do you? How do you move on from here? I think it's time to just go. Time to shut it down.
See, this is when a workout usually comes in handy.
All right, what's the workout, coach?
Just push-ups.
Any seated workouts? I'm gonna do some.
I'm in
seated workout. You can do tables all you want.
I am.
I'm 15 feet in the air. What do I do?
6.
Jump.
You got to do some chin-ups, bro.
7.
Get hurt. Get that workers' comp.
I just did 10
Oh,
Kegels.
my hip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Got to have that commanding control, if y'all know what I mean, boys. Do your Kegels.
Anyone notice his grunting while he was doing it? Everyone's talking. He's just over here grunting.
Just a little, and if you're watching the live stream, you saw, and it was for dramatic effect, obviously, but a little bit of
if you push those Kegels to the max,
the lip curl.
That's how you get some money.
Yep. I think we're going to start.
Hey, I missed a little bit.
Ooh,
my bad. My bad. You go.
No, what I was going to say was just stupid. So you please save me.
So I missed a little bit of the show. I'm not obviously going to go rewind and watch it here real quick. Did you guys already talk about Gotti this morning?
Oh, yeah, but we could definitely talk about it some more.
Yeah, that's a nice price jump. Nice little price jump there.
Do I have?
It was like what, $89 2 weeks ago.
And it's just like, no, okay. So we've been talking about Gotti for a while. We had M-Kid on the show. You got him on the show tomorrow. We've gotten people in the community into Gotti. We've been literally talking about this for a while. And right before it got up to 400, it shot down. Why in the world did I not buy any more when it was sub $100? What is wrong with me?
Or it just didn't have that Ondo conviction.
I put it all in Ondo. You're so right.
Dude, I'm in that
honestly,
position right now. I can't buy shit. So. Oh, my bad. I'm just going to interrupt everybody.
It's good. It's okay.
Sorry, you're the reason we're talking about Gotti. Yeah, we were literally fighting about tools like 3 minutes ago.
Hey, you know what? Shit, dude, you guys should see what government tools look like. Fucking Christ. But anyway, dude, like right now for me personally, like, dude, like building shit right now. Like I did all I know you guys don't like the DCAing, but I'm trying to build that wealth up for this bull run, you know what I mean? Because I want to have some money where I can play around like some other people can play around with some shit. But like, dude, it's like, dude, the prices are so low and dude, I can't fork out that money. I got like school to pay for, my little girl, I got a kindergarten, all that other bullshit, just extra bills and shit. And it's like, fuck, I wish, I don't have the dry powder. You know what I mean? I fucked up. I didn't get any dry powder on the side. You know what I mean? So it's like, I see all these prices and I'm like, God damn it.
Keep DCAing, dude. That's all I gotta say. I know J-Chains don't like it either, but he got dry powder.
I do
dry powder. There's some people don't, right? I got a little tiny bit left too, not much.
Look, guys.
But like, some people got to DCA. It's the only way, right? So don't feel bad about it. Just keep going.
Well, also,
look, DCAing is always good, but when the market is pumping and charts are spiking, you stop DCAing until you get another chance, like the next, catch the next dip, and then that's how you get into cash, and then wait for the next dip and DCA in some more.
We've just all been buying dips for what feels like 4 years. It's at some point. I do understand, the run out of powder. Hopefully, and this is my goal. My goal is that the people that show up and that are participants in the Web3 Breakfast Club, there will be airdrops. I don't know if that's legal for me to say or not, but I assume that that's probably fine. People get airdrops all the time. So take that for what it's worth.
I'm telling.
Is that legal? Do we have any?
I can't wait to hold boobies.
I don't know. Your co-host is a fucking narc.
Jesus. Mr. Dude is a narc. I often
Hey, I changed my photo. Jesus Christ, Gary.
Who's this Asian? I'm sorry for blowing your cover over and over, but like,
you're out.
Until you get
that management job, your interview better be real fucking good.
We need a little bit of this scratch each other's back action going on. I feel like I've been doing most of the scratch.
Literally just called me a narc. Scratch each other's back.
Yeah, there's been a lot of one-way scratching going on here. Need a little reciprocation, if you catch my drift.
I'm just kidding. Actually, Mr. Dude, if anything, I owe him a scratch because he had me my first.
The thing about my back is it's located on my cock.
Okay, well, we don't need to go fucking get extravagant, but
that was so direct. Oh my goodness.
My first little chip of Gotti, but now you ruined it.
It's a super bad quote. Come on, guys, be more cultured.
Yeah, some Gotti.
Yeah, pick up some Gotti. Pick up some Pussy Monster. Those are the meme coins. Are they really meme coins though? Yeah, I guess so, right? Would you what
Yeah.
what is the difference? What is the we got 9 minutes and we could run a little longer. I don't, it's fine.
They're not real investments. Is the difference? Am I wrong?
Well, is so the difference between say and again, the original title of the show was Bitcoin, altcoins, and meme coins, right? Versus each other. But I guess my question is, what is the difference between an altcoin and a meme coin? Does it have to have utility? Does it have to have what's the difference?
Well, look at SHIB. SHIB's got apparently like its own side chain now. It's got some kind of utility, I guess, but it's like still considered a meme coin. There's all kinds of meme coins that are trying to offer utility that are still never going to be more than a meme coin. But there's people that are like definitely not meme coins that are like providing real utility that are cheaper than some meme coins, like fucking HBAR. Like why is HBAR cheaper than Dog with Hack? You know what I'm saying?
HBAR's got some problems. I think if HBAR doesn't turn around, no, I'm thinking Algorand. Excuse me, Algorand. If Algo doesn't turn itself around here, that's one that I'm concerned about. Same thing with the graph. I know somebody had said that. Was that Neil? Or I think that was Neil who said that earlier, right? You've got the graph. I got a bag of the graph. It's the same.
I got the graph. I have the graph.
Oh, it was Doom. Okay. Yeah. So I've got some GRT. Like, it's just one of those, like, what the fuck? Like, do something. It's usually it was the meme with the guy with the stick trying to say do something to Bitcoin. But there's just a couple of these coins that just won't move. And yeah, you're seeing meme coins with higher prices, and there's a lot of variations for why you see that kind of stuff. But yeah, some legacy projects and some, higher caps really just aren't getting the job done.
Is AJ still a algo maxi?
I think so. I think he's out in Spain at some conference, and I think he was. I remember seeing a post yesterday with John Allen Woods or Josh Allen Woods. I think he's like the CMO of Algorand. So like, I know that he.
It's Decipher right now, guys.
Is that what it is?
Decipher over in like Barcelona. Yeah, it's a convention, and Algorand's presenting all the alpha right now. They actually came out with some really big news today. Their stablecoin, their USDC stablecoins now on Coinbase, and then also they have a partnership with MasterCard now.
And do you know what like the partnership with MasterCard means?
I need to do a little bit digging because it was like the early morning like headline read type shit. So I want to know the details because.
Did we lose him or did we lose me?
Like the rails that MasterCard runs on. So
all right. Sorry about that. So that was crazy. I tried to just go check out the news article. Usually I can hop out of Twitter to go like read something, but not today. It's shut down the space. So I apologize. I lost everybody. Let's see. Matthew's hand is up.
What's cracking, everybody?
Yo, what's up, G? How you been?
How y'all doing? Good, doing well, man. I was in New York for about a week, just kicking it with the wifey and going to see shows and get fat and eat a bunch of food. So
nice. What was your favorite meal that you had in New York?
Dude, we went to this Mexican restaurant. Regardless of the meal, like tacos were fire, but I have never had a better churro in my entire life.
Okay.
It was an insane dessert and like no porn or pastry here, but like wow. It was just incredible.
Did you give it the old Hawk Tua?
I gave it the old Hawk Tua. I just wanted to quickly say that the graph, I totally feel you on that. I was looking for an AI play and kind of like trying to figure out what the best sort of new platform would be. I didn't really fall on my face into it, but I was really pulled by the Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and Ocean Protocol merger on that ASI token. And so I picked up a bunch of Fetch like last week and it kind of dropped pretty precipitously, but it's really pumped back up. Just as a note, like if you're looking for an AI play, a longer term one, I think one of the greatest things I've seen in this ecosystem is 3 three competitors basically come together to create a token that probably adds a lot more value for like a longer term play.
That drops like pretty soon. Do you think that that's going to follow the typical, you know, chart pattern where it's going to launch, it's going to rip, it's going to take maybe a day or so, and then take a huge correction, a huge sell off for all the people that, you know, the vested interests, the VCs, all of that stuff, and that's going to be a big shrimping opportunity? Or do you think that's an up only?
It's interesting because there's like a firm conversion rate between all three tokens. Like Fetch, for example, is 1-to-1 with ASI. There's not really, I kind of looked at this, there's not really an arbitrage opportunity here. Everything's going to kind of just get like plugged in pari passu, like in step with what it should be with an ASI token. So I don't think that there's not like some market event that's happening or some like IPO where people didn't have this and now all of a sudden they have access. Everybody that has will now just like funnel into like one single. So I don't think it's going to be a real, I don't see that being a huge volatility play from a token but what do I know?
Well, do you know
it's crypto? Who knows?
Well, yeah, that's a very good point. Do you know when the snapshot is for that?
So there's no snapshot. They delayed the actual merger, I think, a month. So I think it may happen in July. It says the token merger is supposed to start on July 1. So there's no rush to do anything. Basically, you just go and convert your tokens whenever you're ready to convert them. And then I think the token will actually just start trading likely in the very beginning of July.
Oh, okay. All right. You just go claim your new tokens.
Yeah, basically.
Do you like burn, like if you say you've got you know, either one of those three, does it burn those tokens to give you your new ones, or are they still part of the market? Do you have any idea?
No, yeah, that's my understanding, is that they're going to basically phase out all these tokens. And that's why it doesn't matter what the price of Fetch or like Singularity or Ocean is afterwards, because you'll always be able to get the 1-to-1 ratio, or sorry, you'll be able to get the pre-prescribed ratio for that token to ASI. So that shouldn't really impact it all that much. It's basically just saying like, come on in, you're going to get a swap. They you know, I don't think there's going to be a charge or anything, but it's basically just, it's no different than if a company got changed or bought and now you're getting tokens of the other company, right? Like, you know, Apple buys Skechers, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to think of two public companies. Apple buys Skechers, and all of a sudden, you know, it's an all stock deal, and you're going to get a set token or a set, you know, number of tokens or shares. None of that really changes the value of the overall like prospect, I suppose.
Now let me ask you a question, Matthew. Would you
Yes.
would you pre-order the special Skechers Apple collab high top sneakers that have the built-in messaging system and tracking Apple Tag?
Only if they're the ridiculous slip-on ones that I see on TV all the time, because people can't fucking tie their shoes.
So it's just slide high top slides.
Just bend over and tie them. Bunny ears if you want. I don't care. Get Velcro.
So
just bend over that churro slide in.
I feel bad now. I'm a slide guy. I wear slides all the time.
Wearing slides right now. It's I hate, for the most part, for a sneaker guy, I despise wearing shoes and socks. Like and I'm coming to find out that Emmy is the same way. She will take her shoes and socks off as soon as possible in any situation. So I'm a slides kind of guy. I love my slides. That is for sure. Probably got too many pairs of them. I saw Mr. Dude looking down. Were you looking down to see what you were wearing on your feet? I love that. All right.
Yeah, the answer was nothing. Yeah, the answer is nothing.
Oh, just the
got my sweater on, and then I'm naked from the waist down.
Look at that. Me too.
Jesus Christ.
Just
why am I not watching right now?
The newscaster. Pretty soon we'll be installing those crotch cams, so make sure you tune into the live stream moving forward if that's something you are interested in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's 10. I know some people got places to go, things to do, so it's time. It's time for you guys to skedaddle. So I appreciate y'all being here. Tomorrow or later this afternoon, obviously, we've got the J-Chain's Crypto Show at 4 p.m. Eastern. Anything else? Are there any other shows that are happening that we need to make mention of today? I know Mr. Dude and Dojo, you guys got M-Kid on tomorrow, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You're coming back tomorrow, but Everybody's got any other shows, any other things that we need to be aware of? Now, speak now or forever hold your peace. 4, 3.
I'm just gonna play us out. If that's all right.
You're gonna play us out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but I love it. Let's go for it.
All right. This has been
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Nice.
Thank you for tuning in. Love y'all and have a magnificent day.
That was fantastic. Definitely. I definitely want some more of that happening. We've got to. Maybe everybody will get a sign-off day, and you just to give your parting message. I love that. Thank you, Carrie.
Oh, Jay.
Tuesdays we'll call it.
Can I sign up to do a co-host at one point?
Yes.
I saw that Calendly. That was pretty dope. I want to do that.
Yes, absolutely. And either way, you can do. Several of you have the opportunity not only to do this show, but we need to do interviews on the 4 p.m. show. So let's chat. You and I, Matthew, I've been threatening to do this 10K portfolio build for a long time. At some point, we have to give the people what they want. So let's make that happen as well.
Always important. Your day zero, so now's not a bad time before the market starts to rip.
Good point, sir. All right. Well, on that note, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Do something to make yourself better than you were yesterday. Do that a couple days in a row, and you will be a happy motherfucker. I love you. See you tomorrow. Yes. There it is. All right, we out here, boy.